PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And the Falcons now are going to go on offense late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead, should they? And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Throwing is McCarthy. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Pass complete to Addison. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And that's incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. Going to throw right side here, complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to get this inside the 3rd. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run again here with Robinson. And taken down just shy of the 40. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 78 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. They'll try the air now with Herbert. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting ready to go back to work. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest, and this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. McCarthy off the play fake. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. At the 46-yard line. A give to the fullback on the dive. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will have a 1st down. He gets banged down to the turf pretty hard. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now, before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Up the middle they go. Foot. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, McCarthy. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Warner. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
For about 5, up close to the 40.
Holding offense.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Now it's Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy.
This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a carry here for their fullback.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun, McCarthy.
Slant route, and he's got Addison.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. McCarthy.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
2nd and 11 now.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
To the air again, McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. In motion comes the tight end left. And they'll go on the ground. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Now McCarthy.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end.
Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Warner. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 31. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there, back at the 39-yard line. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
112 yards rushing for him now on the ball game as he goes over the century mark with the AFC title on the line.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4.
Robinson with another carry.
That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
And the Vikings now heading onto the field.
And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Pressure brought in and the Falcons get there for the sack.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will take over possession here up at the 44.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action. It's Herbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Herbert off of play action. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. On the give, here's Robinson. Brought down at the 20.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them. Game right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. He finds his man complete. It's Warner. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. And the football going back to the Vikings offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. On play action. Now McCarthy. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions oh so close as they try to finish this one off.
first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
And a short gain here down to the 22.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And this is off the left upright, and it caroms in. Not the most convincing kick you'll see, but he got it to go.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
And what a ride it has been. NFC champs, they have punched their ticket to the biggest show in sports.
And what a way to get there, to go the entire season and then play for the right to go to the Super Bowl and the right to call themselves NFC champs. Elation has to abound.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.